tried to limit, virtually have no green screen in this movie at all. Like on occasion you have to put it somewhere, but we went to real locations. So essentially, whatever it was that was going to be CGI, we had something for real representing it.
The future's never looked better.
Whose side do you want, huh?
It's taken a few years for you to get the creator off the ground and heading into theaters. What was the delay?
Yeah, I guess I'm lazy. Maybe it's the main one. No, I would have more confidence in like an idea that was mediocre, but you can completely control how it's made, versus, you know, the other way around. And so I was like, I really, really want to do this differently. And so I started researching cameras and all this gimbal gear. We were obviously we were all ready to go. And then this thing, I don't know if you heard of it, called the pandemic.
I have heard about that, yeah.
Came along.
Kind of slowed everything down a little bit.
So that killed like another 2 years probably. To be fair, you know, honestly, you knock on the doors. I've got an original science fiction film. Sure. It's a big blockbuster, and people are nervous now. They don't want to really do that. And, you know, thank God, you know, found New Regency, and they were 100% on board and totally got it. We went to all real places. So we shot in 80 locations, like 80. Wow. Like, I can't remember, but on like Star Wars, it was just a handful of places we went to. Right. And so, so we, like, it was more locations than anyone ever shot a film in Thailand ever, apparently.
Oh my gosh, wow.
We traveled 10,000 miles. We like went to the top of the Himalayas in real monasteries with real like Buddhist monks and things. Right. The jungles and the beaches, and went to like Tokyo and for the mega city, you know, sci-fi-ness of it all. Okay. So we really went to those places. So there was, I hope it really felt like it helped the actors. And even when we had science fiction vehicles, like futuristic vehicles, we had a rear vehicle that represented that. So, you know, we had a, I forget the name of it, but we had a military helicopter, we were allowed to borrow from the Thai army to be our like sci-fi landing vehicle and things like this. And so it has all the movement of a real vehicle, but it's basically a CGI sort of wrap that's kind of looks really real when you see it.
For as long as AI is a threat, we will never stop hunting them.
I think having a VFX background, I only ever got into VFX so I could make films. Okay. And like a lot of people, and then I ended up spending 10 years doing visual effects, and like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, and always putting it off and never actually making a movie. And then one day, you know, I drew a line in the sand and I was like, I'm just gonna spend all the money I have and just try and make some, you know, very low budget thing using these skills or whatever. But then bringing that sort of guerrilla approach to the higher end stuff, I think really helps it become efficient. We have shots of cities in the movie, and to the viewer it looks like 3D and it looks really complicated, but actually it's a massive cheat. And so like trying to cheat whenever we could just stretched our VFX budget, and so I think it helped. So fingers crossed. Yes, please support whatever original sci-fi blockbuster you want to support this summer. It doesn't matter which one.
Right.
Just pick one. There's only one.
They're coming to get me.